It is time for the show that speaks to the idiot in all of us. Whether you're in your car, your truck, on your tractor, or in a big rig, you are now part of the Southern Symposium. If you're in the garage sipping whiskey while hiding from your wife, you are now part of the Southern Symposium. If you're putting a lift on your mud truck, you are now part of the Southern Symposium. If you have one earbud in while the boss is yelling at you in the other, you are now part of the Southern Symposium. Now here are the jack wagons of the Southern Symposium.
Woohoo! Fire in the hole. You got another episode of the Southern Symposium. I'm your host.
Yeah.
That's me, TV.
Ooh, you're sounding nice and sexy tonight.
And my co-host over there, my white buffalo viper.
I'm a viper.
How you doing, little fella?
I have no idea.
So, I had a very interesting weekend. I guess it would be actually a Sunday morning. You know, over the decades that I have been driving, and you've rode with me.
Yeah.
What do I speed?
No, I call you Grandpa because you're going too slow all the time.
So I do not speed. Technically, I have never received a speeding ticket in my life. I've been driving since
Wow.
legally. I've been driving since I was 6. I've never said I've never got a ticket, but I got a couple tickets when I was driving semi.
Yeah.
But they were not speed related. And I got one as a regular. I think technically I passed someone in a school zone. And when I tried to argue with the officer saying that is not the school zone's up there. And she goes, technically all of this road is a school zone. I'm like, but there's not a school here. The school's way back over that direction, and the other school's way over there. This is not a school zone. And she goes, technically this whole road is considered a school zone.
You didn't go to court for that one?
No, I just paid it and it was like, I mean, it was 45, 35, 34, 35 years ago. It was right after I started driving. I just paid it and it was like $58 or something. I just paid it and was done with it. Just get it out of the way. And then, let's see. So I got another ticket when driving semi. My truck didn't pass the inspection. So I'm trying to remember what that fine was. It was a pretty hefty fine. Technically, it wasn't a ticket. It was just a fine.
Right.
I think I got two one was truck didn't pass inspection. And then it was something else. I think my truck was leaking rockers. I don't know. It was something. A couple rocks fell off my truck and I got pulled over.
Probably knocked out my windshield.
So, so this past Sunday, we were in Hernando Beach. Never been to Hernando Beach. Had some friends invite us over there for the weekend, and I was like, "Oh yeah, we'll roll out that way." So when we left Sunday morning, we didn't come back the way we originally came. It's like, well, we need to go this direction because that's going to Rural King, and we wanted to hit the Rural King while we were there.
Right.
And on the way there, going the other direction, we're in deep conversation talking about the weekend we had and all that good stuff. And what a great time we had. And it was a blast. We'd like to do that again and yada, yada, this and yada, yada. I didn't notice the speed limit sign went from 45 to 30.
Was it you and your wife alone and you were distracted, or were there other people in the vehicle with you?
It was just me and the wife.
Well, now we know what really happened. Normally your foot comes up. Normally you get a ticket for going too slow when that happens. What happened to you?
Well, Well, we were going to Royal King to get some lubricant. Yeah, so I did not notice the speed limit sign, and soon as he was coming from the other direction, and soon as I passed him, I wasn't thinking nothing. He turned his lights on. I'm like, was I speeding? And then I look at because I've never been in that area. We had the Google Maps on, and sure enough, it said 30 miles an hour. I went, dang!
Oh,
I couldn't argue it. I mean, I guess I could have, but what would that have solved?
nothing.
Yeah, so I got dinged for doing 47 and a 30.
Oh,
Yeah. Yeah. So
how much did that cost you?
I think, what is it, 254 and 18 cents or something?
Oh, I still got you beat.
But what I was amazed at, and this is how long it's been since I've had any kind of ticket or anything. I remember back in the day where it was like triplicates and then, all here's your copy and all this other stuff. Dude, he took my license and everything back there. I guess he ran it real quick. He brought back everything, registration and everything. Or no,
Right.
wait, he looked at everything and he goes, all right, I'll be back in a minute. He goes, but I do have to write you up for speeding. I said, okay, I get it. Dude, I have waited longer in a McDonald's fast food line than it took for him to print out this freaking ticket. And it was a printout. It was like everything, like you could read everything. Like everything's a printout now. And I'm like, holy crap. Because, instantly I thought I was going to be sitting there for at least 30 minutes because in the past, that's about how long it took.
Yeah.
And dude, I was floored when I'm sitting there. When I seen him come back up to the vehicle, I'm like, was there something else? Holy crap, dude. I swear, I hope there's no warrant out for my arrest for something stupid that I didn't realize. That's what I was thinking. And he goes, all right, here's this. This is the amount you got to pay, yada, yada, this, yada, yada, that. Sorry about that. I like your tattoo. Have a good day. So at least I got a compliment on my tattoo. Shoot. I was like, okay, all right, I get it. And dude, this was no joke. And I guess, because technically I didn't have proof of insurance, and he could have gave me a ticket for that. Because I forgot to put my next card in the vehicle.
Right.
So he could have got me for that. And I think there's two reasons why he kind of said people have been calling and complaining about people speeding in that area. It says while he's working it. He could have been using that as an excuse. I have no idea, but whatever. But instead of just pulling off to the side of the road when he was pulling me over, I actually pulled into a parking lot to get off the road.
Yeah.
To where he's not hanging out and having to walk back and forth. So maybe that where I didn't get 2 tickets.
Maybe.
So I don't know.
I wonder if anybody's been able to beat Viper's ticket. I got a $300 speeding ticket. Now, but this was 30 years ago.
How in the heck do you have 30 years ago have a $300 speeding ticket?
He gave me a 99 and a 45.
Holy, why did you need to do 99 and a 45?
Because it was there. I had a 1976 Pontiac Grand Prix. It was about from here to the road long, and you could cruise in that baby and not even feel it.
Yeah.
He goes,
Wow.
I could take you to jail, right?
Oh,
I'm
yeah.
like, whoa. But it was early in the morning. Nobody was out. So he kind of gave me a break. It took like my whole week's paycheck.
Now, did he ticket you for 99 or were you going faster, even faster than that?
I think I was going faster than that. So he gave me the 99 just to probably keep it so he didn't have to take me to jail.
Wow. Okay. Dang. Well, now I think that's what happens, right? If you're doing over 100 or more now, it's instantly go to jail. Do not pass go. Do not collect $200. Yeah, because at a certain amount, it could be considered reckless driving too, correct?
Right. Oh yeah.
Wow. Well, you got lucky. Yeah, so that was so I went ahead and went to Rural King and I got my food grade sanitary lubricant for my meat grinder.
Meat grinder.
That's not an innuendo for anything, Dad burn it. So that was the most expensive lubricant I've ever bought in my life.
Uh,
I think it's like it's not even it's like 11-ounce can. It's not even like a big it's it's not like a 5-gallon bucket of lubricant. It's just a
so 11 ounces of lubricant will last you about what, 10 years?
Did you forget I'm married? That might be about 4 weeks. So I don't know what
because you
for
need
all,
so
for all
little
reality,
of
I
it.
don't huh?
I meant because you need so little of it, it's going to
Oh,
last you forever.
yeah, yeah.
Kind of like your shampoo bottles.
So so yeah, because I don't know. I mean, you only really kind of need it for your meat grinder once it starts up because you don't want it dry before you start shoving your meat through it.
Why don't you just use like fat from your meat that you fried, like fried fat meat?
I mean, technically, yeah, I could have used that, but
You had to
this
be
is
cool.
well, this it's sanitary. It's food grade lubricant. So it's like if for whatever reason there's contaminant in my rendered bacon fat, I don't want that brewing in my ground beef, or in this case, ground pork, because I'm grinding pork to make pork patties. It's I don't want it festering inside of that, I guess you could say.
Well, why didn't you just use vegetable oil?
Because I'm trying to remove that
Trying to
stuff
be
from
cool.
no. Well,
Yeah, you're trying
technically,
to be
yeah, a little
cool.
bit.
Hey, baby, look at this.
Technically, I get yes, yes. Technically, yes. Yes.
Do you have to do this with your meat grinder?
No. No.
Oh,
Mine's powered.
see if you would have just had your old hand crank, to saved you a bunch of money.
So mine is a because it's over here actually on the shelf. It's a 500 watts.
I have
So
no idea what that means.
I don't either. I just look at the box that says 500 watts. So I have no idea. So whatever. It's all good. It's all good. So there you go. So now I'm like super paranoid. Everywhere I go, I'm constantly trying to make sure I'm not missing any signs because there's so much effing construction around where I live now that the speed limits change every other day. It's this freaking road construction, and I get it; it needs to be done. But there's a section going to Zephyr Hills that it looks like they're adding on about 10 feet of the turn lane to the right. There's already a turn lane there, and it looks
Right.
like all they're doing is adding like 10 feet, and they've been working on it for 2 weeks now. Why does it take us so long to do things like that now? Why? I don't understand that. It just blows my mind why it takes so long.
It was a holiday last week, so they only work 4 days anyway out of the week. And then when there's a holiday, they only work 3 days. And the day before a holiday is a throwaway day anyway. So literally, they've only been working like 2 days and 7. And then your first day back, it's a throwaway day. So they've only been working that one whole day the whole week.
You're right. You're probably right. It's annoying as hell, but yeah, you're right. Yeah. No, I get it. I get it. I get it. Hey, do you have any well, let's do this one first. If you could, don't forget, search Southern Symposium on Facebook, Rumble, YouTube, and X. Well, X is actually at DB and Viper. And then if you could also search it on TikTok. Have you been putting up some TikToks here lately?
Yes.
So good. That's what you need to be doing. So if you could do that, give us a good thumb and a like, and follow and like our channel, share and like our videos, get the word out of the Southern Symposium. We really appreciate the love. That's what we need.
Yeah.
So, all right. So, California. Do you have any desire to go to California?
There's something in California that I want to go do, and I can't remember what it is.
Well, they say as far as California, it's beautiful. It's like one of our
Right.
prettiest states. And you have,
Right.
of course, the mountains, and you have so many different, like Florida is just beach or swamp. And when it's summertime, it's beach, swamp, and swamp ass. So those are your three areas that you can see, technically, right? There's not much
Right.
else to Florida. Florida's pretty basic. Well, I wouldn't say
Right.
basic. I love being in nature, but but California has so much more to offer. They got mountains that you can snow. It's cold in one region. You can go to the beach. There's so many different things to do in California, and it's so beautiful. Politically, it's a train wreck. But besides that, they have put out a warning. It says a surge in poisonings linked to accidentally picking and consumption of wild mushrooms now includes 50 identified cases, a feature that far surpasses California's last major outbreak a decade ago. So morons picking wild mushrooms and eating them, it's considered an outbreak. How's that considered an outbreak? You're causing that to happen. So do they call it an outbreak so they don't actually blame the person who's responsible for eating the mushrooms?
Right.
Do they not want to hurt your feelings?
Yep.
Hello, Miss Candy. How you doing?
Howdy.
The state continues to see an unprecedented uptick in poisonings and deaths associated with the death cap and the Western destroying angel, or the two mushrooms in question. So, officials say death caps in particular have been the culprit behind a majority of the cases, but there are no data on precisely how many are associated with each particular wild mushroom.
It's called a death cap.
Yes, a death cap.
I'm gonna smoke this death cap and see what happens. What the man? That's just nature thinning out the herd.
It says, but they say an exceptionally wet winter and then April rains have contributed to the rash of poisonings. In all, 50 have been reported since November. Of those cases, 4 people died and 4 people required liver transplants. In a typical year, the California poison control system may receive up to 5 reported illnesses linked to poisonous mushrooms, according to authorities. During the state's last major spat of poisonings in 2016, 14 cases were reported. Officials said cases over the last 7 months have been concentrated in Northern California and the Central Coast, including counties where these mushrooms have historically been uncommon. Mushroom-related poisonings have been reported in all these different counties and cities.
Oh my gosh.
So, I mean, haven't we? Isn't it like something that you learn when you're 2 not to eat wild mushrooms?
Yeah, you
Like,
don't put something that looks like the end of a penis in your mouth and chew on it. That's a no-no.
Are you trying to say that there was a lot of people out there preparing for Pride Month?
I think so.
Well, the thing of it is, what blows my mind is forever they always say, unless you're an expert, do not eat mushrooms out of the wild. Plain and simple. None.
It's hard to feel sorry for these people.
Have they stopped doing that? Have they stopped? I mean, you don't see the commercials anymore where this is your brain, This is your brain on drugs. Any questions? I mean, you don't see all that kind of stuff anymore. So is it because society has just quit talking about it and don't mention it anymore?
They're too busy trying to. They're too busy trying to make up news. They don't even cover the real stuff anymore.
Matter of fact, that one that you sent me was fake.
Which one did I send you?
The one with the dude with the imaginary friend. That was so Viper sent me a story saying, hey, this could be something you could talk about. We'll talk about it. Well, I've already made a short about it, but we'll talk about it now. He sent me a story about a guy who was on chemical stimulants. We'll just say that. And had an imaginary friend. Unalive said imaginary friend. Felt guilty. Went to the police station to turn himself in and pleaded guilty to unaliving his imaginary friend.
It sounds real though, don't it?
Do you know how long that story's been circulating?
I have no idea.
Take a guess. Take a guess. Just take a guess.
Let's go with 8 years.
You know what? That's actually you came a lot closer than what I thought you were. I thought you were going to say like 3 or 4. It came out in 2015.
Wow.
And people were reposting. I literally, after you sent me that, of course, it starts popping up on all my feeds. People as recently as just 2 days ago were posting that same exact story as if it was real.
Where's McDade at? Is he in here? You're listening to this, McDade? I sent him a thing today saying, hey, how do you know that what you're posting is real? Well, you got the stuff where you can plug it in and see if it's real, but he didn't say he did it before he posted it.
Exactly. Miss Candy. Oh, Miss Candy. I
want to yell at you.
Miss Candy's allergic to all mushrooms. She said, she goes, no problem. No problem here. Allergic to all mushrooms.
Me too. I don't eat anything that grows in poop.
Well, you shouldn't be eating those kind of mushrooms anyway. I would be curious because a lot of things affect you differently. I would be curious of how it actually interacts. Those kind of mushrooms would interact with you.
Oh,
where are you going? What are you doing? Yeah. That knucklehead posted something about Louisiana's going to outlaw tattoos, and it's like literally it took 1.37 seconds to disprove that. And ever since I quit looking at his posts ever since then. If I see it, I just go right past it. I was like, don't if you're gonna post nonsense and act like it's legit, then because he went on this big rant about Republicans and yada this and yada that, and it's like, all right, yeah. So from going forward, anything you post is, yeah. And then somebody, I seen it when I did that. I was like, well, let me see if people commented on it, and it's like, it's kind of the same thing. They said this is bullcrap, dude. If a simple Google search would prove that this is false. This is incorrect. And
was he defending it?
Well, I'm trying to remember what the reply was. I don't want to say I can't quite remember what the reply was, but it's ridiculous. Well, maybe. Well, I didn't verify that it was true or some nonsense. All right, let's play a video. Now, I'm hoping these videos play. When I was trying to play them earlier, something's going on with StreamYard, and it wasn't playing very well. I was just testing them. It's nothing that you did wrong. It's nothing that how you did it or anything. Just StreamYard. We'll see. Here we go. You ready?
Go ahead. Shoot.
Can DB figure this out? Can DB figure this out? First of all, I'm going to pause this for a second. Do you really?
Go ahead.
Oh, I actually went back too far. Do you really think that I read that slowly? that you played it out for like 15 seconds for me to
I wanted to make sure you saw it.
Curious
All
egg
right.
phenomenon that even
All right.
science still can't explain.
All right, so you got 11 eggs. All right, so I got to figure out what. Still can't
Here,
explain.
11
All right.
eggs are arranged in this shape, and you can clearly see that one egg seems to be missing. Don't blink.
Yes.
Watch closely. First,
See, it's
Okay,
breaking
you
up.
watching?
Yes, but it's breaking up.
Okay.
I didn't pause that.
Oh. Well, I guess you can't figure it out.
Yeah, I don't. Something's going on with StreamYard, and I have no idea. This really pisses me off. Let's back it up. Let's hit
curious
play
egg
again.
phenomenon that even science still can't explain.
See-
Here, 11 eggs are arranged in this shape, and you can clearly see that one
Oh.
egg seems to be missing. Don't blink. Watch closely. First, move this egg into the middle. Then take the egg from the top right and move it to the top left. Next, move this egg up to the top right. After that,
No.
All right, so let's remove that for a second. Let me try something else.
Try
Let
a
me
different
see.
one.
Well, no, they're all doing that. I thought it if I preloaded them and pre-played them that would stop. So which one is that? That's 14. Let's see what it looks like over here. So I'm gonna try something different.
He's trying to watch it, y'all, so he can figure it out before we.
No, I'm trying to
watch
get
the
it over
video.
here where maybe we could play it, so we could see it.
Yeah,
And
yeah, whatever.
All right, so I'm gonna do it a different way. Don't start with me. All right, share screen. I'm gonna do it a different way. Window. All right. Tell me if you can see this. All right. So here we go. I'm gonna play this.
Figure
Can DB figure it out? Now I don't know if it'll have any sound.
this out.
We'll-
You don't
we'll-
need sound.
We'll figure out in a second.
curious egg phenomenon that even science still can't
Do you hear that?
Yes.
Oh, awesome. Perfect.
explain.
All right.
Here, 11 eggs
right.
are arranged in this shape, and you can
Okay.
clearly see that one egg seems to be missing. Don't blink. Watch closely. First, move this egg into the middle. Then take the egg from the top right and move it to the top left. Next, move this egg up to the top right. After that, slide this egg upward. Finally, place the last egg right here. And now something unbelievable happens.
Wow.
Suddenly, it looks like no eggs are missing.
So now we went from 11 to 12 eggs magically. You want me to show you what happened? All
Clearly
right.
see that one egg seems to be
All right,
missing.
so that
Don't
one's
blink.
missing. We
Watch
got that.
closely.
Okay,
First,
no problem.
move this egg into the middle. Then take the egg from the top right and move it to the top left. Next, move this egg
Right there. You see, this whole time his little left hand had that extra egg.
up to the top right.
So when he drops it there, he drops that egg.
Here's what I want to throw out at everybody. Now, this doesn't implicate you. It just does put you on the egg list.
Okay.
But I sent that to him like 2 weeks ago, maybe 3 weeks ago, and I think it took him like 2 or 3 weeks to figure it out. So he's
I don't
just not
remember you
playing it for
sending
me.
me. I don't remember you sending me that.
Here we go. You're on the Eggstein list.
Is that what you call it?
Oh, good old Eggstein.
All right, so we might as well let me share the screen again. So let's go ahead and play this next video and be done. And we'll play it this way instead. I just hate that stuff's there.
I buy this for DB for Christmas.
Oh hell no, dude! I would no, dude. I would burn my house and your house down together. No. That can't be real. Is that really real?
I don't know,
Is
but
that
it's
real?
funny.
Is that real? There is no way, dude, that I would nowhere near enjoy anything like that. I would lose my ever loving mind. I would lose.
Imagine if you were sleeping in that and it started to rain and it got a little moist on the inside.
Oh,
Or
Nah,
maybe you were eating s'mores and you got some of that sticky s'more stuff all over you. and it's kind of crunching when it sticks whenever you do
Oh
stuff.
my goodness, dude. I would lose. I would lose. No, there's no way. It's not possible. I can't. I can't. I can't. No. Well, you know how I am about roaches. They're number two is spiders. Well, see, the problem is I'm a little bit scared of roaches, but a lot grossed out.
Right.
I'm more terrified of spiders than grossed out by spiders. So it's like they are almost like tied. It's almost like it's like a head-to-head race for who's going to be in first place there, and it's so close it's hard to even identify if you're taking a picture crossing the finish line between them two.
See, you would have never made it in my neck of the woods. We'd catch those at the flying ones and hold it and find us a victim and throw the flying roach at them.
Yeah. I would wait till you fall asleep and slowly tie you down and then put soap and socks and beat you with it. That's what I would do. That's what I would do. Just try me. Try me. What do you got? Do you have a would you rather?
Sure.
All right, what you got?
All right, here we go. Let's say you're not married.
Okay. Not
We're
one of
in
these
a
again.
we're in a crowded bar or a crowded area. You feel a nice little butt. You give it a little squeeze, but your girlfriend happens to be beside you. Now, would you be more embarrassed if you accidentally grabbed my butt or a stranger's girl's butt? And would you be more scared of your girlfriend at that point?
Whoa, okay. So there's a lot going on in that statement.
Yeah.
So let me get this straight. So me and said girlfriend, I have a girlfriend.
Right.
I'm not married, it's a girlfriend.
Yeah.
Me and said girlfriend are at the bar, and you're with us too for some reason.
Yeah, we're hanging out.
All right, so
three-way thing. I don't
let's
know
say
what's
you're
going
to
on.
you're to the left of me. My girlfriend's supposedly to the right, and then somehow or another, I'm grabbing a butt. Would I be more embarrassed grabbing yours or grabbing a stranger?
A total
girl's butt?
stranger girl butt.
Oh, I would definitely be more embarrassed of grabbing a stranger girl's butt than anything.
Oh, really? What?
I would probably be more embarrassed than if it was a stranger dude that I didn't know who they were. Like if I accidentally grabbed a dude's butt, I would probably be more nervous doing that less nervous than grabbing a stranger woman's butt.
So the answer is you'd rather grab my butt than a girl. Woo! Got him.
In this scenario, yes. Yeah, but I mean, I haven't played a lot of sports. I did play some sports when I was growing up, and slapping each other on the ass was
Yeah, it's just a thing.
just a thing. But you wouldn't go over and slap the cheerleader on the ass.
Good point.
Thank you. That's amazing advice, Miss Candy. She said, just keep my hands to myself. DB, just keep your hands to yourself. Then I won't have to worry about being embarrassed. Exactly. There you go. No truer words have been spoken tonight. All right, Pennsylvania. So little fella, 48-year-old man, I guess decided he wanted to go out drinking. And he came home drunk. So Buffalo Township Police said that they were called to a home along Martin Road on Monday after a woman reported that her husband was attempting to tear down their house with a piece of machinery. The woman stated to police that she told her husband, Eric, that she wanted a divorce after he had returned home from a full night of drinking. Wow, this is on a Monday. This boy's hitting it hard. Miss Candy says, Viper, she likes your hair.
I didn't do anything to it today.
Well, since you haven't probably washed it in about 4 days, it lays down just naturally. Like your hair is naturally straight.
Right.
Like it's straight. Like mine has a wave to it. That's why I have to keep it short.
Yeah, that's right. Nature's keeping your hair short. So
That's true. I'm thinking about getting me one of them caps that has the red light in it to see if it reactivates my
Follicles.
hair follicles. She said it looks lighter. Maybe
That's
he just washed it and it doesn't have that dark oily buildup on his hair.
that probably is true because my hair is so dry. I keep baby oil in my car, and like I have to put baby oil in it to get it to do something. Like
Really?
if I'm going out somewhere, yeah.
Baby oil. Why do you have baby oil?
I just said for my hair. My hair.
Are we sure? Are we sure? Because I mean, I know of a certain celebrity that when he got arrested and his house got raided, he had lots of baby oil as well.
Sir, do you need that whole buggy of baby oil for your hair?
So instead of P Diddy, you're V Diddy or Viper Diddy. So you're V Diddy, and I did not know this.
Oh, V Diddy.
But all of your stuff is consensual, right?
Oh, yeah, yeah, yeah.
Okay. All right.
And sometimes I don't even want it, but it's okay that way.
So as
I'm
back to this,
I'm usually the one who gets falling asleep.
back to the story. Eric did not take the news well that she said that his wife wanted a divorce, and that's when he allegedly used the excavator to tear down part of the house. Officials said now this is a part where it's the problem. Officials said other family members were inside the home at the time of the incident. He was charged with reckless endangering of another person and creating a catastrophe and disorderly conduct.
Whoa.
Man, I've never, we have read, how many thousands of stories have I read over the years?
Who knows?
I mean, thousands upon thousands. Creating a catastrophe is the first time I've ever seen that charge ever.
Creating a catastrophe.
Yes, how jacked up is what you're doing that a charge of creating a catastrophe is thrown at you.
Ah.
Got a hole in my lip. I just spilled. Now it's gonna look like I tinkled myself. Oh, now I don't. I mean, was it because he was still drunk? Is why he took it that way?
Maybe he was going to get his half of the house. Take it with him.
Well, tearing it down, I don't think that's how you get your half of the house. That's a very piss poor way to get your half of the house.
It's like if I ain't going to get it, nobody's getting it.
Apparently. Goodness gracious. See, I mean, that alcohol, man, it's a hell of a drug. It's a hell of a drug. All right. So let's play another video, and we're going to do it this other way, which takes a little bit longer. But that's okay. You know what? I could have had that preloaded.
Man, my hair is light. Good night.
Yes, it's much lighter.
I was a redhead when I was a baby.
You're a redhead?
Yeah, reddish.
Oh, well, I had blonde hair, super blonde hair.
Man.
Now it's
maybe I'm Benjamin Buttoning.
And now it's hardly there at all. And what is there is either gray or dark brown. All right, men be like, all right, so this girlfriend or wife's mopping the floor. He tries to jump in. Now that second one was staged. Funny, but staged. Oh my goodness. Will it automatically share the next one? No, I have to open it back up. Dad, burn it.
Now, have you ever accidentally walked on your floor after your wife has mopped?
Oh yeah, absolutely.
Did you get beat up?
Nothing that I would like to admit. Now we don't actually don't have a mop. We don't have a mop in the house. We have a it has it's
Swiffer?
almost, huh?
Like a Swiffer?
Well, no, yes and no. It's like a you know, it's kind of designed like a carpet cleaner. It has
Yeah.
a reservoir that you put your water and stuff in, cleaning chem, and then it has a roller on it that brushes your floor as you're doing it, and it sucks up the water.
You know, the real reason he's never walked on the floor after his wife mopped, because his wife makes him mop.
I do. So I do. Yes, I do mop the floor sometimes. Yes, and she walked on my floor, and yes, I may have lost my temper a little bit because I was like, "What the hell are you doing? You see me cleaning the floor." Because when I do it, I try to make it to where it's like I'm always pulling it towards me where I'm not even walking over it.
Right.
So it works pretty good. I like it. I like it. It's a nice tool. Are you gonna don't make fun of me because I like stuff like that.
I'll tell you a funny story. When I was married, I would do stuff like, you know, after supper's over and I'd go in and I'd clean the kitchen, uh, you know, and then I'd go back and I'd be watching TV and I'd catch my wife like going back behind me and redoing everything.
Because she was just had the OCD, or you just did a piss poor job.
I don't know. I mean, it looked good to me. Of course, my idea of clean is as long as it doesn't kill me, it's clean.
Oh, well, no, I mean, maybe you couldn't have seen it, but didn't you just tell me recently that your eyesight is getting better?
Yes.
How?
I don't know.
Because
But
you send me stuff in text, and I'm
yeah,
not a big text person.
right.
I'm really not. I'm just not. I'd rather just talk on the phone, and
Right.
you're sending me texts, and if I don't have my glasses,
You can't see it.
sometimes I can't see it. So
Right.
or if I'm staring at the phone for too long, because literally you must have did talk to text, because it was a paragraph that was about. I mean, I was having to scroll to read your text. So it's
But
like, I
yeah,
don't know if I ever got to the end of the text to determine if you figured out why your eyesight is actually getting better.
I don't know. And in that text, I told you, I said, I'm sending you this text without my glasses, and I don't understand why my eyesight's getting better.
Don't understand why your eyesight's getting better. Have you not been looking at like screens as often, like
And
TV screens?
nothing has
Or
changed. My diet hasn't changed. Nothing has changed.
so your diet hasn't changed, your TV viewing hasn't changed.
No.
Um, I, is it because you've lost weight and you already have this massive forehead? So your
It's
eyes
the
have sunk.
skin.
Well, what I'm saying is, it's like your eyes have sunk in, and it's and the skin and everything around it is focusing your vision almost like a telescope. Is that could be possibly why your eyesight has gotten better?
Something, I don't know, but I got to go back to the doctor because now I have to wear reading glasses when I'm watching TV to see a clear picture. And
What?
contacts are negative numbers. Reading glasses are positive numbers. So if I put on a +1 reading glasses, it makes my TV clearer. So that means that my eyesight is -3 now instead of -4, which is
Okay.
all the way back to about 7 or 8 years ago when I first started wearing contacts.
So Miss Laura says, "Hey guys, I just realized what time it was. I got sidetracked. Hey, no worries. I get it. Life is busy."
Oh,
She says, "Is your A1C and sugar getting lower? Because high sugar can
eh,
affect your vision."
right, but it has been lower for the last couple years.
Yeah, but I don't know if you.
But maybe it takes a while for the eyes to catch up, and that could be it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, shoot. Well,
I
that's
did
good
go
to hear.
from diabetic to just barely pre-diabetic
Yeah.
in the last year.
Yeah. Well, I mean, maybe it's just it's been gradually getting better, and it's gotten to the point where it's gotten so better you could actually notice it.
I've got
I don't
less
know.
gray hair.
Yeah. Well, that could be stress. That could be stress
Yeah,
related because I think
yeah.
I don't have as much gray in my beard over the last
Oh,
couple of weeks.
already.
Yeah.
Sweet.
At least because like I don't know if you can see it in the screen, but right here, for whatever reason, was a patch that was like solid gray, like a lot, and
Yeah.
it's not near as prominent, and
Huh.
it's only been 3 weeks. It's only been 3 weeks since my stress level went from here to I would say right about here.
It's that donut hole grease
Put
in your
it this
mustache.
way. And after today, I almost was like, man, I need, is it possible for me to rescind my retirement because my wife is working me so hard? Because all these things that I've been neglecting around here, to the hedges, to the trees, to the yard, to all of that has been, I got to catch up. What?
You're not going to believe it. You're not going to believe it. That happened to me again this year.
What did?
It's happened. I think this is the 3rd year in a row. I
Okay.
get ready to mow my lawn. I
Yes.
have to go look for my battery. I have to go look for my charger. I get all of that. Put my battery on the charger. Red, blink, 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 blink. Red, blink. I had to go buy another lawnmower again this
What?
year because the batteries aren't working. Dead. Won't charge. Throwing out an error. And it's almost cheaper to buy the whole thing than just to buy the 2 batteries that run it.
Oh yeah. You're not paying that much more. Yeah, you might as well just get a whole new. Yes, I get. Yes.
3rd year in a row.
Well, all right. So now that you've got this one, how about every month maybe just use it just to run the battery and then charge the battery.
There's no way I'm going to remember this.
It's almost like if you leave gas in your lawnmower when you park it, and it all gels up and clogs up your carburetor. It's the same concept. You're not using the battery, so it just kind of like it gets all gelled up and.
And now I've got 4 lawnmowers in my house, and only one of them runs because it's the thing that happened last year was they discontinued the battery, so you can't even buy the battery anymore for the lawnmower that I had
Gotcha.
the previous year.
Gotcha. Now, are you using the batteries for other things? And you're bogging the batteries down, and the batteries can't take that much torque resistance, and they're overheating. Is that a possibility?
The real reason I got hemorrhoids.
Oh my goodness. All right. If you could, don't forget, search Southern Symposium on Facebook, Rumble, YouTube, and TikTok. We'd really appreciate the love. Follow and like our channel, share and like our videos. You can also follow us on X at DB and Viper. But I haven't really been doing much with the X account. I don't know why I should. Guess I could start putting shorts on there, right? Short videos.
Yeah.
So what are you doing?
You know, I'm looking younger than you.
No, no, no.
Get your face up here. Let me see your face.
That's
Dude,
because
you look like
you're somewhat
92
shaven.
years old.
If you grow out all that gray,
No.
you'd look like Santa Claus. You'd look like Santa Claus.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Now I'm the
whatever.
little brother.
That's definitely an oxymoron right there. All right, let's see. What do we got? Let's do another video. Let's do another video here. Are you trying to just do videos of guys being dumb?
Stupid. Yeah.
I don't
Look at
understand why
this.
he thought that was going to work. Oh, is he?
That's one of those ceiling things. That's
Yeah.
Spaghetti. I've done that one before.
You've done that one before?
The spaghetti. Oh yeah.
Oh yeah. Well, you're a jackwagon. I get it. I get it.
I don't have all the fancy things. You probably got a whole colander. You set it in the sink, pour it in there, shake it out, throw it back in the pot.
We have 5.
5 colanders?
Yes. Yes.
Why?
We have a
For
set
different
of
noodles?
well, we have a set of stainless, which is like a small one if you don't need the big one, and you got a medium and a large, and we got 2 plastic ones from somewhere. I have no idea where. Sometimes we hoard stuff, dude. Like I said, remember when I said I cleaned out the shed and I found like 4 coffee makers? That's why. We have 2 oil fryers. One wasn't
Right.
enough, so we have 2. Because I mean, if we're doing fish and fries, or fish and chips, as they say overseas, you know, we're cooking the French fries while we're cooking the fish at the same time.
I will tell you, if you're making chicken and fries, if you use the oil from your chicken, your fries will taste much better.
Yeah,
Oh
which I think
yeah,
we've done that. I think we've done that. I think
that's a
we've done that.
Viper. You got to make the
Yeah.
chicken, even if it's gonna get a little cold, but them fries are gonna taste good.
All right, so I have no
Ooh.
idea where it came from. I don't even know when we actually bought it, but because this room here is like our
Junk room.
well, not
Is this why
necessarily
we-
junk.
Is that why we have the show in the junk room?
Yes, that's why the Southern Symposium is hosted in the junk room. No, it's kind of like our it's I wouldn't say it's our prepper room, but it is kind of, because literally we have enough toilet paper in here right now that lasts us about 3 months. You never know when the next COVID's going to happen, so we want to make sure we have plenty of toilet paper. So that's one of the the whole top shelf is toilet paper. So, but as I'm looking at some of this stuff, we have a 1.5 quart crock pot.
Okay. For what?
I have no idea.
That's only like the little one, right?
Yes. That's not even enough to feed a person.
That's to make your oodles of noodles.
But yet we have one. And I don't know if I've ever seen it used. To be 100%, because we have a big crock pot. I mean, we have
Yeah.
the big one. I think it's a 16 quart or 20 quart. Where's it at? It's around here somewhere. I don't know where it's at. I can't see it with all the other junk that's in the way, but we have a big crock pot. So I don't know why we have that. It makes no sense.
It's for ramen noodle.
Miss Candy goes, DB collects coffee makers and Viper collects lawnmowers. You know what's also true about that statement is DB doesn't like coffee and Viper does not like to mow his lawn.
No, he doesn't.
I enjoy mowing my lawn. I like the after, you know, when it's done, to sit back and look at it and go, man, that looks really nice. All right, so let's see let's do this one. The Uber's lost and found list. So they just came out with their latest lost and found in Uber. So the ride service Uber released its 10th annual lost and found index, an accounting of the most common and most unusual items left behind by passengers. The top 10 most unique items were
false teeth.
2 dentures, but it was only 2 teeth. So it wasn't even a whole plate. It was just 2 teeth.
Can I guess?
Yeah, go ahead.
Okay, I got dentures.
Yep.
Adult toys.
Actually, in their top 10, that was not part of it. No.
Oh wow.
Nope.
Suppositories.
No. No. Keep going. Human hair was one of them.
A wig or a weave?
It just says human hair.
Human hair.
Yes.
A saddle.
A saddle. No. But go ahead.
If you found a saddle with a whip and maybe some chains.
A mouth grills.
Okay.
So I guess somebody left their grill in there.
Well, you know what was happening there.
It said actually gold mouth grills, an oxygen tank,
Whoa.
a sack of marbles, and
Okay.
420 donuts. Is that like a restaurant chain? A donut chain, kind of like Dunkin's, but it's 420 donuts.
I've
Never heard of
of it.
Now I don't know where this person got these from. I would think this would be in a museum, but George Washington Hospital discharge papers.
Get out of here.
Yeah, that's what it's saying. So I don't know how somebody would have those. Did I already say
Well,
the sack of
probably a
marbles?
different George Washington.
Well, maybe I don't. Then why would it be in here? If it was another George Washington, it'd be a pointless statement.
Just because it's funny. Hey, look, I found George Washington from South Carolina's discharge paper.
Did I say a sack of marbles?
Yes.
So I said the human hair, a Donny Osmond group picture,
Okay.
an ankle monitor, and then this was actually ranked number 2, breast milk.
Oof.
Other bizarre items include a mini fridge, a single red bottom Lebanon heel. I'm assuming that's a high heel, an electrical harness. I don't know what you'd be using that electrical harness for.
That was with the saddle and the whip.
Maybe it goes with the mannequin. So a mannequin was left. So the electric harness and the mannequin maybe went together. A live fish, 2 trees, a cape with the Statue of Liberty on it, grass, a textured photo with a rhinestone picture of Jesus, a portable thermal printer, a welding helmet. What is a toboggan?
It's we call it a net cap or a like a ski cap that you don't put over your face.
Okay.
So you can still see. Yeah.
A police radio. I'm not sure why a police officer needs to be using an Uber unless he's trying to get to work. Maybe he works a police station that doesn't allow you to take your vehicle home, your cop car home.
Mm.
A double door oven. What kind of Uber was this?
Whoa.
A child's prosthetic eye, a sleep apnea machine, and a kitchen faucet. But the
Wait a minute.
What?
How did they know it was a child's eye?
Probably, I have no idea. Maybe the person called back and said, "Hey, I lost my prosthetic eye. Is happened to be in your car
Do you want to know why I asked that question?
because your eye, supposedly your eye is the only thing that doesn't change.
Right.
Whatever
Yep.
size you're born with is it.
Yep.
Now I have never heard of these. Seriously, I'm being honest. I've never heard of these. A pelvis implants. In the pelvis, like below your stomach muscles. Well, I mean, I know your stomach muscles go all the way down, but isn't that the area of the buckle brush?
Yeah.
So why would you need an implant there?
Maybe it was a doctor who had a little too much to drink and took home, like after a surgery, like if you're in a bad crash, you might have to have an implant put in and have your whole pelvis redone.
All right. So what I'm going to do here.
Are you looking at your pelvis?
Huh? Why is this thing doing all this?
Well, you're looking at it.
Where on the body is the pelvis?
It's if you had your pants off, you'd see
it. Your pelvis is the bowl-shaped ring of bones located in your lower trunk, directly below your abdomen.
Yeah,
the tummy.
You're right.
Yeah, but above the thighs. So is it like maybe you the bone? Well, see, but it doesn't say the bowl-shaped ring. So is it like your ring of bones are all jacked up? And that's
like
what that is.
In a really bad accident, I'm sure that could happen.
It connects your spine to your legs and houses essential organs like your bladder and reproductive organs.
Yeah, like a woman's and a man's is different.
All right, I got it. There we go. We're good. All right, well there you go. There's the list. Now we know that there's such thing as a pelvic implants.
I didn't know they changed them out like that.
Is it like you go on in and get your tires rotated?
I guess that's going to be the next thing when people get that transitional surgery. They want to go ahead and get the female pelvis.
Oh, dude!
Because that is the one bone that's different in both men and women.
Yes,
the pelvis.
Yes. Obviously, other bones, but that one's
yeah.
All right, so it's already after 8 o'clock, but let's do this story here. And I think I still got one more video to play. Have you ever lived in a place where you had just like you and your neighbor were like mortal enemies?
No.
So you've never had a neighbor that you've had issues with, argued or nothing?
I remember one time there was some chickens in the neighborhood that I don't know whose they turned out to be, but everybody in the neighborhood went on a chicken hunt one day to kill them all.
All right. So I would say the only time I've only had one neighbor that was irritating over the years. I mean, now I live next to family, so it's a given that there's irritant there. It is absolutely a given that there's an irritant there. But I had a neighbor, and originally it was him, his wife, and his daughter lived there, and they were always arguing, always yelling. It seems like they were always hitting the wall because I lived in a duplex. I had just moved out, so it was a duplex. And they were just so annoying, and their dog would always poop in our yard, our front porch part. So I asked them multiple times, hey, can you keep your dog? I don't mind the dog. I don't, because the dog's sweet, but can you have him poop on your side? I don't want to walk out and step in dog poop to get in my car to go to work. So I asked them a couple of times. They wouldn't stop. They just so I mean I had to throw dog poop on their car. I I mean, the dog didn't poop in my yard anymore. It was either fling the dog poop with the shovel, or either beat the dad with the shovel or the dog with the shovel. So I chose just to fling the poop. I didn't want to beat the dad or the dog. The last thing I would do is beat the dog. So it would be in the order of fling the poo on the car, beat him with the shovel, and then finally beat the dog with the shovel. So there you go. So I just chose to fling the poo. So that's the only time I've really had issues. But this one here, a woman, now this is over in England, is facing jail time because she has been feuding with her neighbors for the last 15 years.
Whoa.
Ever since they moved in next door. Now she's lived there for 20. They moved in 15 years ago, and instantly, for whatever reason. Now, I wish the story would explain why they were feuding from the get-go. That's what I'm curious of. Why were they feuding from the get-go? So she's 61. The neighbor is 60. The neighbors have feuded next door to each other for more than a decade in this picturesque village in wherever. So this is like this village is over there has won awards about being the best village in the country. Everybody wants to move to. They got houses reaching up to over $2 million. So this is like the who's who of a small town location that everybody wants to get to. In 2021, a restraining order was issued against her because she damaged a single sweet pea flower.
What?
They took her to court. They took her to court, and they put a restraining order on her. It said basically that she's not allowed to communicate with them, harass them, or even annoy them in any manner. And if she did, she would be sentenced to jail. Now, in 2023, they arrested her because she did something to annoy them, and she spent like 6 weeks in jail. She had up to 12 months in jail. And they went ahead and just stayed her. You did 6 weeks, you just get out, whatever. But some of the things that this woman had done over the years is she cut a hole in the hedge to spy on them. She threw dead moles over into their yard. So apparently she had some moles in her yard. She chunked them over into their yard, supposedly. But this latest incident is, I guess, the neighbors had like a little get together with some friends. They had dinner and they were celebrating. Now they said that they were just out on the back porch having some drinks and talking, and they didn't think that they got too loud. But she decides that she's going to fire up her lawnmower and just let it run. And it's not an electric lawnmower like you. It's a good old gas powered lawnmower like it should be. And she just let it run. She literally parked it next to their backyard and just fired it up and just let it run while they're out there trying. Now, I know people who, when they have drinks, they don't think they're being loud, but they're actually being extremely loud. Am I correct on that?
Huh? What are you talking about? I just want one more before I go home. What do you mean you're cutting me off?
So she has admitted to breaching the basically the restraining order. She admitted to breaching the order 2 years later, receiving suspended prison sentences, has now confessed to doing it for a second time. So because of the lawnmower incident, they called the police department on her again. And because she annoyed them, that's a breach of her restraining order. Yeah. So with her doing that, now it doesn't specify how long that she can be spent in jail, but she could be sentenced to jail again.
Oh.
But can you imagine your neighbor? Y'all are feuding for the last 15 years. Eventually, I guess she has moved. She went
Yeah.
ahead and just moved. She's got a different location now that she's staying at. But the whole thing of cutting a hole in the hedge to spy on them and then chunking dead moles over into their yard, that's a whole nother level. That is a whole but what causes someone to be that way? Is she mad because she just didn't like them because she liked the neighbor that would live there previously?
She got beat at a Mahjong championship. She's been mad about it the whole time.
I don't know, dude. It just blows my mind. Oh, life is too short for all this craziness. Too short. All right. Let's just play this last. I think I got one more video to play, and then we'll get the hell out of here. How's that sound? Let's see
Sure.
here. Let's pop this up. This is another video making fun of dudes.
I have no idea.
All right, let's go. Here we go. Can you see it now? All right, here we go.
She's doing her hair.
Perfect. Can you grab the lid?
Yeah.
Babe!
What do you got there?
I got me what do you call those things when you get Chinese food?
A fortune cookie?
Fortune cookie.
All
I'll
right.
read my fortune cookie live
All
on
right.
the air.
All right, let's see what your fortune is.
Man, my eyes ain't that good. Relish in the present moment. Man, let's get out of here. That's stupid.
All right, you've been listening to the Southern Symposium. If you could, don't forget, search Southern Symposium on Facebook, Rumble, YouTube, and TikTok. You can also follow us on X at DB and Viper. Y'all have a wonderful one. Are you now eating that fortune cookie? Could have been in a warehouse for 6 years.
Still pretty good.
Thank you, Miss Candy. Miss Candy said, great show, guys. Have a fantastic week. You have a wonderful week as well, Miss Candy. Y'all have a safe and wonderful week, and we will see y'all back here Tuesday at 7.
See ya.
It was spring break, oh, all the girls, they were really fine. But I had way too much beer, whiskey, and wine. Who is this girl in my bed? And she gives really good head. And it's spring break, oh, 9, and we're having a damn good time. Hey, doctor. Yeah. Why do I have heartburn in my penis? Why does it burn when I pee? Did I do it with a toe? 'Cause I got what's on my weenie. What is gonorrhea? Oh, what is HIV? And why do I have heartburn in my penis?